Boundless Immigration News, Week in Review, June 24, 2022. Sanctuary counties across the U.S. saw drop in crime. Counties that adopted certain sanctuary policies related to undocumented immigrants since 2014 saw a drop in both property and violent crime, according to a new study. Sanctuary policy is a catch-all term for policies that prevent local government authorities and law enforcement from detaining immigrants on behalf of Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE. The decrease in crime in sanctuary counties was in contrast to counties without sanctuary policies, which did not see a big drop in crime rates. Additionally, the study found that communities with higher proportions of foreign-born Latinos had lower crime rates compared to non-sanctuary counties. The same was true in communities with a high proportion of native-born Latinos. Border drug smuggling declined significantly in May. U.S. Customs and Border Protection, or CBP, released its operations update for May 2022, which details the border crossing, international travel and trade, and statistics related to the southwest border. CBP reported an increase of 2% in total border encounters from April to May, with an increase in 15% in unique encounters, which means it's the first time an individual has attempted to cross the border. Despite the increase in border crossing attempts, CBP reported a significant decrease in drugs coming across the border. Nationwide, drug seizure was down 22% in May compared to April, with seizures from some drugs like heroin down as much as 29%. U.S. denies entry to 90% of Afghan humanitarian evacuees. U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, or USCIS, has detained more than 90% of requests for humanitarian parole filed by Afghans hoping to escape the Taliban and enter the U.S. through the parole process. USCIS has received over 46,000 applications for humanitarian parole from Afghans since July 2021, the majority of which are still in a backlog waiting to be processed. However, according to data obtained by CBS News, of the fewer than 5,000 applicants that have been processed, more than 90,000 have been denied. Not all Afghans who could be eligible for U.S. resettlement were evacuated when the Afghan government collapsed in August 2021. Many people who assisted the U.S. in some way, or would otherwise be in danger under the new Taliban government, began filing applications for parole, which allows immigrants without visas to enter the country on urgent humanitarian grounds. Biden eases some restrictions for Afghan evacuees. The Department of Homeland Security and the Department of State published updated guidance in the Federal Register, creating new exceptions for eligible Afghan evacuees who assist the U.S. against the Taliban to prevent the application of overboard, terrorism-related inadmissibility grounds in the U.S. immigration law. The exemptions will include Afghans who supported U.S. military interests, civil servants like teachers and postal workers who continue to work in their roles during the Taliban's rule from 1996 to 2000 or after August 2021, and people who provided significant material support to a terrorist organization, such as paying a fee to receive a passport or cross through a checkpoint. Previously, this would have barred someone from gaining a visa, parole, or green card in the U.S. on terrorism-related grounds. Those exemptions will allow eligible individuals who pose no national security or public safety risk to an asylum, refugee status, or legal immigration status, demonstrating the United States' continued commitment to all our Afghan allies and their family members, Secretary of Homeland Security Alejandro Mayorkas said. USCIS transfers H-1B petitions to improve backlog. USCIS announced plans to transfer certain H-1B petitions from the Vermont Service Center, VSC, to the California Service Center, CSC. USCIS said it's transferring these cases in response to the H-1B receipt issuance delays at the VSC and asked petitioners to please continue to file Form I-129 petitions based on the addresses provided on the USCIS's directed filing address site. The transfers are a part of a wider USCIS effort to reduce receipt notice issuance delays across the service centers. Those are this week's top immigration news headlines. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Boundless on YouTube for the latest in immigration news. Thanks for watching.